renting the vehicles or you're buying them back?
We're renting.
I said ponytail.
Okay. Okay, any creditors with questions? Okay, thank you.
Is that the right one? Okay. Yeah, you said ponytail, so I was like, wrong guy.
Well, your attorney's probably not the one that you should have called. You probably should have called us, because for a keep the peace or something like that. Because as far as I was not aware of that. Okay. But you did know a protective order was in place? Yes. Okay. And you talked to your attorney about this? Yes. And he said it was a good idea for you to come here? Yeah. By yourself? Well, even though she was here? He couldn't make it because of he's in another court. Okay. Do you have his phone number? I don't have my phone. Where's your phone at? I left it in my car. I was under the understanding that we weren't supposed to bring phones in. Oh, into the building? Yes, sir. All right. Just, you got your ID on you? Yes, sir. Specifically asked if there was anything that I needed to do, and am I going to get in trouble by any means?
Talk to you after we're done. Shouldn't be very long. That's who he was with.
Oh, okay.
Just told her I'll talk to her in a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna apologize again. I am very sorry. If I would have known, I would have more than happy to taken the steps. Because this hurts me. So, okay. What's the number for your attorney? Do you know? You don't know. I thought my attorney is Corey Wall. Corey Wall. All right. Well, hang tight here with my partner. I'm gonna go talk to some other folk. Okay. Again, I apologize. Is there any information that I can give you that shows that I can be here?
No. You obviously probably want to talk to your attorney, because...
You can use this computer up here if you want. Do you, have an email or something?
Other than wall.
Can you get in here? Yeah. You can go through here.
It's right over here.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can come over here.
If you can get his phone number, that'd be great. We can just wait. Yeah, just gonna sit over here. We'll just wait. It's totally fine. It's just interesting that he would tell you to do that.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
This is a civil court, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know what that means.
You're committing a crime by being here.
I'm going to jail.
Not necessarily. I'm just saying, you're not supposed to be around her. You know that.
Well, that's why I contacted my
I know, but that's why I'm saying that's weird that you get, oh yeah, go ahead and go. Because, like, knowing that that's in place, that's not okay. So, well, is he a civil attorney? Criminal attorney? Oh, he's a divorce attorney? Okay. You guys are just here, just settling property? Or what?
My name is on the house. My name is on the second mortgage. My name is on the car.
Oh, okay.
My name is on the credit card. My name is on...
Your name's on everything. Pretty much.
There's 5 or 6 different things that my name is on.
Oh. Just getting that all sorted out here?
I'm trying. I just found out about this.
Gotcha. That sucks.
I say this over and over and over again. I was not aware of this. I wasn't been aware of this.
You knew she was going to be here.
Huh?
You knew she was going to be here.
Yes, sir. But like,
And are you supposed to be around her? No. So that should have connected pretty quick, right? Like,
well, that's why I contacted...
I'm not allowed by law to be around her, so I'm going to go to the courtroom that she's at.
But I was...
Bad idea, right?
Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, I get that you called your attorney, but
Well, actually, I didn't just call him. I had a meeting with him.
it's just, I don't know. Common sense would say don't be here, I think.
Well, yeah, but I do have...
You obviously had that feeling too, right? Because you called somebody. You needed to call somebody to see if you could be here.
Yeah. I was told by my attorney.
That's interesting.
Or I would not have been...
Was he aware of the protective order?
Yes, he is.
Wow. Okay. That's weird. This has been in place for a long time, right? A couple years?
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
I have not violated it.
That's good. That's good.
The reason why I'm here today...
That's right. The financial things. I get that. I get that.
That's why when I seen you guys, I knew why you were here. I'm aware. But stupidity is not an excuse.
Nope. Is that your girlfriend that came over here? New wife? Girlfriend? Does she have attorney's phone number?
Not wrong.
Or is her phone probably in the car too?
Both phones are in the car.
Gotcha.
You wouldn't be willing to walk down to the car and...
We might be able to in a minute. Wait for the other guy to come back. Try to figure out what the heck's going on, because that is awfully strange. He would tell you to come here.
Well, if he would have even told me to, what is it called? Keep the peace. I would have done that.
Yeah. Well,
I
and in all honestly, if you would have called us and asked us, we just would have told you not to come over here. At all.
And then I wouldn't have came.
Can I go get your phone so you can call clients? I don't know the phone number.
Neither do I. It's in the driver's side on the door, inside the door.
Perfect. Sounds good. Let me get some clarification on this.
Those people look fairly trustworthy. I don't know.
Is she wondering?
She can make a purse.
I wouldn't leave your stuff. If it was my stuff, I wouldn't leave it. I don't trust anybody.
Because you're crouching.
Hey. That's what I don't know. Is it because it's a court hearing, it's okay? But this is civil court. This isn't criminal court.
Sounds like a question for a sergeant, doesn't it?
I think he's violating it. Like, that is my guess. But at the same time, if they're both scheduled to be at court at the same time at the same place, maybe it's different. It's totally possible. But that's why if you talk to his attorney and they're like, oh yeah, you're fine, that's like, I don't know if you are. Because if we were at the district court or the justice course, excuse me.
So I've got a
No, it sounds like she'll go get in contact with your attorney because it'd be good to talk to him.
what's up?
I said it'd be good to talk to your attorney.
I know that he's
I'll come talk to her in just a minute. Because I'll be 100% honest with you. If you two were out like at lunch or something, you'd be in handcuffs right now. Whereas this is a court hearing, but it's civil. I'm honestly not sure.
okay. No, I have.
But I'm just, you know what I mean. Like if you guys were hanging out together, or whatever, and like, okay, no brainer. This is easy. But whereas you guys are both summoned to be at court, then
Well,
it's kind of different.
I didn't know that she had filed bankruptcy until I went to raise my credit limit. See Willie.
Jeez.
And that's how I found
You
out.
found out that
I have never. I haven't got any notification. I know.
well, that's the problem, right? Is they don't notify you, especially when you're married.
But we're divorced.
Oh, you guys are divorced.
Yeah. For 3 years.
Oh, okay.
We've been in court, in and out.
Man, what a process.
And there's things that she states in this bankruptcy that are false.
And it's your right to fight those, right?
That's,
Especially if you're still spending money under your name,
well,
especially after you're divorced. That's something completely entirely different.
sorry,
So.
I'm a little stressed out.
No, I would be too if I were in your shoes. That's totally understandable.
I'm freaking out. The last thing I want to do is ever create any problems
Yeah.
for anybody.
Yeah, you don't want to charge for something like this. So if it's been in place that long and you haven't violated it, that's good.
Okay. All right.
People usually violate it when we book them into jail. They start calling. It's just like, you remember what I told you 2 minutes ago not to call your girlfriend or your wife or whatever? And the jail records the phone calls. So it's not the brightest sometimes, but sounds like you've been minding your P's and Q's pretty well.
So, yeah,
So.
I'm trying to get a hold of it. I'm trying to get from this not here because he had a report information about his oil money back. Sarah, what were you saying? You might want to soak up that at all. Is that okay? All right. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Again, amazing customer service.
Tell him I'm gonna go get him a Monson on my lunch. If it's Hanson.
Okay. Denning says that he's going to get you a Monson on his lunch. Says triple pack, please.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you.
Triple pack. It's a good choice. Triple's a lot, but I'll tell you later. It's not appropriate for a camera. What do you say? That he can't be here? Oh, he can.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What
What is it?
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
And I guess I have to verify. that's what needs to verify first, is that it doesn't involve them both.
I am so confused.
Yeah. It's weird that that happening, they wouldn't have let us know.
Okay, is this related to this? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously her attorney doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
So
My attorney also.
I think you're okay. Like I said, I think it's fine where you guys are both at a court. Like I was telling you, I think it's okay. It's what? The court? No, I understand that. But the protective orders are different. Like, it's weird, but like, where it's court, I think it's okay. Because if you're both summoned to be at a court appearance, then...
Is it cool if I stand up?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're fine. Like I said, if you're in trouble, you'd be in handcuffs. But I told you that. We're just trying to figure this out because it's kind of weird. Because usually, when these things happen, it's... You get notified a little bit about these kind of things.
I need to speak with Corey.
I mean, he can explain it to you, but it sounds more of just a misunderstanding.
Lloyd Romero, telling my being detained or with the Salt Lake Council versus Sparks.
Salt Lake City.
Oh,
We're not the county.
Salt Lake City, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Huh?
Am I being video
Mhm.
by her?
By me?
No, by her.
No. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. She can record. Yeah, you can record her back if you want.
Corey. I am being
That's probably in the courtrooms.
Salt Lake City Police Department. Would you like to
It's
speak
okay.
to the officer?
Mhm. Usually, yeah. Yeah.
Violating the protective order.
I'm recording all this too. I am.
I'm at the bankruptcy.
I honestly think why we were called here is a misunderstanding. So,
This is my attorney.
hello.
Hi, this is Corey Wall, I'm Mr. Romero's attorney.
Yeah, so I was just talking,
Why is he being
well, he's not detained, we're just talking to him. We just got a call from the other half's attorney, so we're just here just making sure everything's kosher. They weren't together, he hasn't been causing her any problems. I mean, whereas they're both here at court, it's not a big deal. So,
Yeah, I mean, he's just there to appear on a file bankruptcy.
right.
And notice of the bankruptcy
So,
filing, so I think he has the right to be there.
yeah, so the information we got was just a protective order violation. Didn't say where, didn't say how, and that's what we're figuring out. So you understand that, right? Like, we gotta
Yeah, well,
make sure they're not hanging out and stuff like that, which it doesn't sound like they are, because they weren't even together when we got here. So we're just,
Meeting creditors in the bankruptcy case, and he needs to speak
yeah.
to his attorney in the bankruptcy case.
No, yeah. No, I totally get that. And
Okay.
like I said, he's not in handcuffs. We're just separating him and talking to him. So it's nothing like that. But you understand from our side of it, like when mandatory arrests are involved, we got to make sure that we cover our bases too. So
I do, I get it.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
So yep, we'll be out of here in just a few minutes. And
Most exciting.
but here's your client.
Hello.
Oh, he's fine. He doesn't need to be here. Why? Oh, right. I'm surprised he's not here for that part of the for the hearing part. I won't tell him you said that. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay. Alright, so I just need to leave then, right? No, I have not.
We're just hanging out.
Oh. Yeah. That's life though, right? I think everything's going good.
Yeah.
I would maybe even recommend scheduling these maybe at different times so she doesn't cause more problems for him.
Okay, maybe you can find it again. I'm
It's
sure
really-
you could.
I'm going to look.
Guys, where's this
I would.
Okay.
I talked to him.
No, I just gotta get my face.
Yeah, he's fine to be here. Because they were subpoenaed to be here. They were told to be here by the creditors to go over who's paying for what and whose name's on what. So.
Because that attorney was telling me that this is not a hearing, more of a meeting.
Okay.
So it's not.
How does it change the
judge?
court setting though? That's my question.
Well, what did the attorney say?
He said that they needed to be here to try to figure out what's going on between the two of them and the money situation because everything is in his name. And so he needed to be here so they could be like, no, this is mine, this is hers. Like, he was supposed to be here meeting with her attorney. Is what he told me, was that he's been going through her attorney with mediation.
That guy in there?
Supposedly. We can go talk to him again. But we kind of just been chatting. So,
I'll talk with the attorney.
I mean, it's just... Honestly, I think it's kind of weird, but...
It is weird. Doesn't not cut your eye.
No, like I was telling him, I was like, dude, if you guys were out on the street together, you'd be in handcuffs. Like, no question. This is different.
Yeah.
This is weird. This isn't like he was sitting next to her or talking to her. Or,
No.
like, he's here with her, separated for his hearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they probably should have scheduled two separate ones because of this. Like, both parties should have known better.
Yeah.
Supposed victim included. They should know not to both be in the same area, especially if they're both. Like, she's obviously upset, and he's upset that we're here, which I get. That sucks. But I don't know. I think this is like a screen it and let the detectives decide. And because if I was in your shoes, I would not want to take him to jail for this. Because this isn't the usual setups that we get, right? Like, hey, come over. And then when he gets over, boyfriend's here. Haha, got you arrested. Really? It needs to go both ways. Yeah. So, do you want to talk to his attorney?
Attorney? Just for my report.
Is she still on the phone with your attorney? Yes. She'll let you talk to him. What's up?
He said that if I could talk to her attorney to, well, actually, he said that I should be able
I'm
to
blown
go
away.
in
I was
front of
thinking about it the
the
other night.
judge or the trustee,
Yeah.
and as long as I don't
And that's kind of what we're thinking. Is like, what we were just talking out there, it was like, because this is weird, right? I mean, this is a civil
Sorry,
court.
Dude, you're scaring the fuck out of me.
Calm down. You're alright. So it's different because this is a civil court, criminal court, but you guys are both supposed to be here to mediate the finances. It's like, you weren't harassing her, you weren't in the same room as her. You guys were separated, talking. It's just weird. This is just a weird situation. So, they both do. Yeah.
Honey, talk about a road bus program hire.
Mhm.
He needs to ask what's going to happen.
need everything you speak here. I know where.
Sure. I understand.
Yeah, it's a question when you have your hand.
All right.
No.
Can you sit down? That's a good idea. You want to sit down?
I will say that. That just, the individual's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I was trying to avoid.
right.
All of this.
I'd rather handle it
I understand. And like I said, if you were
down the road.
in trouble, you wouldn't be standing with your hands free, right? We'd be throwing you off downstairs. So, yeah. I mean, these are so hard. I know. But like, kind of like I was trying to explain to his attorney, because he kind of like, why are you guys even there? I was like, well, when people call us about things like this, like, we have to investigate them and figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Because there's certain things in this state that are mandatory arrests, whether it be tickets or jail. This is one of them. So that's why we're here investigating it, right? Like, this is something that we take serious. We can't just be like, yeah, they're fine, and we walk away, right? So we're just trying to figure out what's going on. But I told him, like, if they... And see, we get a lot of them like that too, where like the girl will call us because she invited him back over, and he's like, oh, cool, she wants me back. So he goes over, then they call, and then we get there, and we're like, dude, you know better. Hook them up and take them. Oh yeah, addictive. All the time. All the time. So that's. So again, we just have to.
When your ex calls, okay, when he calls me, I do not pick up the phone, I do not talk to her, I do not go in any facility where she is at. And this, I have a question for you. Okay, you said that, hold on.
Yeah, you guys were completely separated. That's good.
Okay, so we're in a restaurant. Okay, I'm there first.
Okay.
Okay, I have no idea that she's there.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Get your advice on something?
If you don't know she's there, I mean, you're not.
What if she calls and she's easy? Are you free?
Did you guys show up?
Well, she's got to be able to prove that you're violating that. Where, yeah, where you really wouldn't be if she just followed you around and called us every time she saw you. That wouldn't fly. But we would still investigate it. You know what I mean? We'd still get called and we'd still come out. Just, but maybe you should reschedule it so your attorney can be here for you, especially financial stuff. But I don't know. This is